everybody, it's Matt Anderson from The Road Not Taken with 3 gems in 3 minutes. The upcoming podcast this week is with Sue Hitzman, who wrote this great book, The Melt Method, and the revelations for me were really about the importance of how everything in our body connects, not just our mind and our body, but also with the connective tissue, with the fascia, with the tissue in our body, and how important that is for healing, especially with chronic pain, but it can also help with slowing down aging. And so she's developed sort of all kinds of different tools that I've been using actually since we connected to do the interview, and I never really understood the power of that. And then there's 2 other things that relate to that too, which were also great insights for me. One of them is just this whole notion of being present, and she argues that very few of us are. Very few of us don't really tune into how we feel or even know who we are half the time, and that it's interesting that even just the process of working on some of the techniques that she has and strategies and habits around working on our bodies helps us tune into that. And it's interesting because she argues that can actually help us change in a positive way, and not in a way where we're beating ourselves up, but also the notion that the change doesn't have to be that hard. It may take some time, but that much of us have this notion that the change has to involve tons of really, really hard work over great periods of time, and yet she truly has been able to help hundreds of thousands of people with her process, and so I think it's something that I would definitely, it's not meant to be a commercial for her at all. I would say listen to the podcast and see what you think, but certainly I would definitely recommend exploring it further, because she's certainly onto something she's saying. She's basically arguing that surgery and medicine is absolutely not all of it by any means. On the contrary, there's a lot more things we can be doing on a proactive basis for our bodies, and this is a fairly gentle thing you can do that doesn't involve much money and could make a big difference. So Matt Anderson with The Road Not Taken.